Welcome back to my channel, Learn Payload with Colin, more specifically Payload CMS. And if you're not familiar with Payload CMS, it's a back-end content management framework for Next.js applications. It's not hosted, it's all run and it's all in your own code, and you can modify it if you want. Yeah, it manages all of the collections and the database data that you need, that any kind of website you can think of you're going to need for your website. So this video in this channel, my goal is to as quickly as I can publish my first 100 videos on Payload CMS, and along the way I hope to learn about Payload as much as I can. Also learn about making videos, of course, and along the way we'll be building out a content management system for real estate agents. And I am a consultant. I have worked with real estate agents quite a bit, usually in WordPress or what have you. Now I'm building a system for them using Payload CMS. And I think this is going to be really fun. And for this project, I've created a fictitious agency called East Tennessee Homes, and I've designed everything. I've designed the homepage in Figma and have already coded it up in my Next.js app with Tailwind CSS and some ShadCN components. And so far we have the header and this hero section. It's also responsive. So all of this is already just statically done in Next.js, React.js. And so my next step now is to get it wired up into Payload CMS so that editors can log in and edit, like change the title, change the subhead, and change the image. So that's hopefully all we're going to be doing. We're going to try to get that covered today. So I've also created a new collection called Pages. Collections, Pages. And in there we have some things here like title, and I'll go over this in a second, but we have a field type called blocks, which allows you to add your own custom components as sort of a library item of things that the editor can choose from, components that they can choose from that can add to their page. We have a published at, and then also a slug field. And this is just a function I use to help me generate slugs for pages. There's a whole bunch more that we need to add to pages, but for now, it's just going to be the title, the hero, and published at date, and the slug. And if you go into the admin panel, you can see it there. I've already created a page. I'll log in here. Pages, and then I have a home page, and it has a hero section. Here I'm calling the one that I created hero with search. I have the title here. I'll add more fields like for the image and for the subtitle, but for now we just have the title. And you can see that in here in this config for this hero, I have just the title, but I will add the subtitle and the image as additional fields. But I just need to get this to work first. And the way you do that is inside of Pages. You can see I have this hero with search, and all that's doing is pulling in the config file for that component, We have not integrated the component yet, and that's what I hope to do in this video. So yeah, this will allow you to choose from a library or a collection of blocks, in this case the hero. So I hope to have a whole bunch of different heroes in here. So for the real estate agent creating their homepage, maybe they have a marketing person, they'll be able to go in and say, hey, I want the hero with search, for instance, or there may be a variety of other types of heroes that they can choose from, and they'll all be like within available within this folder. And so you would just add more to this list whenever you're done creating them. And so I created a page, and so the idea is that, so this page is a Slug Homepage 1. I already created a front end for that. If I go to Homepage-1, you can see here it's just a stub for a page, and you can see that in the code here. Under Apps, Front End, Slug Page. And so you can see here, I'm grabbing grabbing the param from the URL, and it's called Slug in this case, and defaulting it to here. We don't even need that. So yeah, you can see now that this slug is now being represented here on the page there in this ways. That's really all. That's it. So what I need to do with this slug now is go grab it from Payload as their data API, their local API. And you can see that here in their local API documentation. They have a variety of other options for accessing data, but because we're in a Next.js app, it should be pretty easy to grab it. Let's see. So you need this get payload function. And then the config. And let's see. Now I need to be able to query for the collection. Let's try this. Payload find, I guess. So we can do const page, or let's say result equals find collection pages, and then page 1 limit 1 limit 1. Yeah, we can do pagination false. And then we want this slug, so let's see how we can I think you have to do it through the where, maybe. Let's try that. Where slug equals slug, maybe. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, no, we have it. We have what we need. Okay. So we just need to do const doc equals result docs 0, and then what we can do JSON dot let's do there we go. So the heroes, all right, block name, block type, hero with search. Okay. I think I want to call this sections because the first one, or maybe just blocks, because this is, I imagine, we're gonna be able to loop through these and then load the correct component for that. So let's see here. We're going to create a map for these blocks. This is not where I would normally do it, but we're just trying to get everything working, and then we can figure out how to organize all this code later. And then we can do hero with search, and then hero with search. And I think we should be able to just loop through these. Doc dot heroes dot map, and then return, or we'll do const. Look at that. It kind of did some stuff for us. Let's see if that worked. It worked. Look at that. Okay. Although we still haven't put the data in there, but that's pretty cool. Let's see here, hero with search. We don't have any props here. The question is, yeah, we'll do this title, and we'll just do title string, and then title. I think that actually worked. Unless I'm mistaken, I think that actually worked. Let's edit this page and come back to it. let's see. Welcome to East 10 Homes. Oops. Let's see if that worked. Okay. Look, it worked. It worked. Yay! That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so we have that working end to end. So next step now is to add more details. So right now we have this hard-coded. That means we need to add here, we need to add a subtitle and then image. Now whether we do that image as an upload or just a straight up URL, I'm not exactly sure yet, but we're not going to do that in this video. But so far so good. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.